Okay, after 30 minutes of trying to get my fucking audio to work, in about 10 minutes of figuring out why YouTube keeps fucking removing it, I finally figured it out. So, today, I am finally going to be showing you how to set up a basic PAC3 outfit. This is our end result here, is the basic second MSRC Marine of the Systems Alliance. He's got a weapon on his back that will come off whenever you pull out your Avenger, and it'll go back on when he's not using it. And I'll also be showing you how to remove a helmet and then put your regular head on underneath so that everyone will see what you look like instead of having to just use a default model if you really want to or not or whatever. So yeah, we'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to clear all this out. All that work fucking gone within one button click. And I spent 10 minutes on that. So, first of all, I'm going to explain how to open PAC in Clockwork. You're going to need tool gun flags. You need to spawn a camera looking at you, or usually just spawn a camera, look through the camera by clicking the numpad or whatever. And then you need to open up PAC3, which can be found in Utilities, PAC3, Show Editor, and then this will pop up. So, I'm going to show you what everything is right now. I'll go through and show you a whole bunch of other shit in my advanced video, and that'll be way longer, but I'm not going to do that right this second because I just want to show you the basic one. So a group is going to be how you organize parts. So like say you want something like a group only representing what's going on your head, you'll put that in this group, and another group you'll put like anything going on your body. So this one is going to be for entity, and I'm going to tell you what an entity is. So I'm going to change the name to go to my entity. You can be at anything as long as you can find it. The hide button is just to hide the group if you're not going to use it. The owner name is self. If you click on that, you can give it to other players or NPCs. Don't give it to other players. I'll ban you, you freaking retard. And draw order, I really don't use that. So we're going to start an entity. You're going to right click and you're going to go down to model, and then you're going to go down to not model, my bad. You're going to go to entity, and you just click on entity, left click, and it'll spawn an entity. The entity is going to controls basically what the player's attributes and shit are. I fucking literally don't know like 80% of what all this shit is, so we're just going to focus on what makes Barney disappear. So this is the alpha. Usually you can just do hide entity and it disappears, but no one can see you talking when you do that in a Clockwork schema, so we're not going to use that. We're going to go to alpha instead, and we're just going to scale that down. And alpha just like shows how transparent you are. Scale it down. You're going to see his eyes and mouth are still there. And before I do that, I'm going to kind of make them kind of transparent so you see what I'm talking about when I talk about bones. You're going to right click on the group, go to model, and go to bone. A bone is what you use to size shit up. So it starts on default on the head. So if you use the size right here in the orientation, you can size his head up and down. And if you move it to another arm, you can like size his arm up like he's been jerking off. Or you can size up other things too. So we'll just go back to his head because I want to show you how to get rid of the eyes and mouth so that it doesn't show up on other models. So you're just going to set this down to not 0, but anything above 0. So just like way down so you can't even see it. And then we're going to go back and set his alpha back to completely 0 because you don't want anything to show up. So you're going to make a new group, and this group is going to be the body group. You can start with whatever you want, but I'm doing body first. You're going to right click, go to model, spawn the model. The model's going to show up as a default circle like this. And what you're going to do, like usually if you want to change the model, you go to here to generic and go to model, and it'll give you the model path. You can just copy and paste the model path, or you can click on this. But the new pack, it's kind of a pain in the ass, because look, when I go to workshop, I want to look at the add-on so I know what I'm looking for. Nope, you just look at fucking files. I'm like, okay, well that's kind of stupid. Maybe I'll just go to downloads. Nope, it's still files. Third party. Nope, it's just files. Add-ons. Okay, I didn't know that was there. I'm still not going to use it. I hate the way this looks because it's so much easier to just do this. Should I hide editor? You open up the spawn menu with the Q. If you don't know how to do that, then get off Gmod because you haven't fucking been playing for more than 2 seconds. I'm gonna go down to we're gonna get the UPRP second MSRC models. You're gonna UPRP models. You'll go to you can click any fucking model you want because it's just gonna be the armor. And I haven't used Matt Specular yet because that's what he's going to be looking like right now, but obviously I usually have it off. Okay, so we want him to bone merge to our player, so we're gonna go to the bone merge tool, and what that does is that if the model has NPC or player animations, he can bone merge because he has valve bipod skeletons. Usually, if you try to bone merge a ragdoll, 90% of the time it doesn't work. Like more than 90% of the time, most of the time it just does not work. So we're gonna bone merge him. You'll notice his head's missing, and that's because the default bone on the head is down. So like, if you don't have a bone attached to anything, it attaches to the default player model, which is basically your skeleton. Your skeleton, and you'll see like it'll size up and down, but you also see Barney's eyes and shit. So we're gonna keep that down to 0.75. Oh, my bad, 0.075. And yeah, and basically he's gone. So then we're gonna go back to the body. Alright, yeah, don't have to mess with the body, I forgot. Okay, so we want to, the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to make a custom head and a removable helmet and shit. So we're going to make the helmet group, because it just helps me organize. Do like helmet/head. Go click on the group, and you're going to click on model. And we're going to do the custom head first, because we don't want this guy to be headless. So we're just going to do a TMB model first. God, look at all these disgusting troglodytes. We're gonna do a we're going to do our Gopnik friend here. We're gonna do bone merge, and you'll notice that his head's also gonna be really small. You also notice the body's there, so you're gonna go down here to right here on orientation to size. You can change the size of the model like this. Just fucking set that bitch down to 0.05, so he just kind of like disappears. You can't really see him unless you go inside of him, and you'll see his fucking skeleton. And then you're gonna right click on him, go to bone, and since his default head is so small, you're gonna have to scale the shit out of it. So you're gonna scale it all the way up until you get to like a sort of normal head, which you can kind of tell by looking at his eyes. Like, that's way too big. So let's see. This is still way too big, I think. Get him to look straightforward. Yeah, this is kind of about right there. Maybe? Yeah. You can change it however you want, just whatever it feels like. I really don't give a shit right now. You notice these TMB models don't have like good necks, so you're gonna have to right click on that, go to a model, go to bone, go to neck. And by the way, how you do that, you go down here, the bone, it'll say orientation bone. You'll see like, usually see head default. You just click on that little square and it'll show you which bone you want to put it on, and it'll highlight it sometimes, but not doing it right now. So click on neck. We're going to take the size and just slowly scale it up. Some TMB models are different, some aren't. Like this one's kind of different. Like the way its neck kind of works is kind of fucked up. So I'm going to show you how to move it into position. Usually these markers right here, you use the move stuff. I don't use them because they're kind of fucky. I use these numbers down here to help position angles. But to use those, you have to go up here and click alternate bones. Because anything that's bone merge, it's not going to move unless you have the alternate bones check marked. So you'll see it move. And then watch my cursor down here at the position. If you move this, his neck moves. So I'm going to kind of move it until it's like covering this up. It's going to look really bad because this is a bad model to use because the neck bones are just so messed up. So it's going to kind of, so you're going to kind of say, usually you can kind of use this scale. This is kind of an advanced technique, but scale only like sizes up certain parts of that bone. Like this will make it long, this will make it wide and stuff. I think you have to use this. Let's see, put that down there. Yeah, you can kind of make it wider a little bit more forward, kind of like that. Kind of covers it up, but still, I just hate these TMB models. To be honest, they're weird. So there, kind of got rid of it. It still kind of looks weird, but when you look down, you can't really see it. So bam, you got your Gopnik head on right now. We're gonna put a helmet on him. So, oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh god, get off my desktop! Get off my desktop! Hello? Hello? Can get back? Okay, we're back. I hope the audio did not mess up. If the audio messed up, I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay, right click on the helmet, go to model, you'll click add a model, click that, and you're gonna go find a PAC3 Marine because we're gonna use his body group helmet. I'm gonna teach you how to use body groups too. Go click on PAC3, just click on the same model I use, it doesn't really matter which one. The body group, his armor is just going to fade in, but I'm going to still set this to 0 because I don't want double armor showing up. Because if you don't, then it looks like this. You'll kind of like see it. It's just gonna look weird. Just don't do it. Don't be a fucking retard. Be like me. Be a autismo. Okay. Demonetize. Okay. You're gonna right click on that. Make a bone. And then you're gonna scale the head up. Same as before. Except this time you're gonna add a body group so the actual helmet shows up. So go to right click on him. Go down the model. Go to body group. And this is how you get body group to show on models. You'll see this body group name down here under generic. Click on that square and you can click which body group you want. We're using helmet. Click on helmet. And then if you go to model index, just adjusting this will go through all the body groups, but the helmet's on 1, so just set it to 1, and then the helmet shows up. Go back to the head, and then we're going to scale it till it kind of matches the head, I guess. I think it was perfect size right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's about good size. You can change it however you want to, dude. I really don't care. So, and when you look up, you're going to kind of fix the helmet's neck too. So just add another bone. And we're going to go to neck. Size that up. And then you're going to have to move into position. So go to alternate bones and just use the position thingy down here. And just kind of move it towards fucking dogs. Fucking dogs. I hate dogs. And just kind of just move in position. I mean, you're really not going to look like that most of the time. You're just going to look like this. So no one's really going to notice. Okay. So after you do that, you want to hide. Say like you want to hide it. When you're taking off one or the other, you just click hide. So it just disappears. So there, like you're unarmored. You're chilling out right now. Oh, combat starts. Okay, well, we're going to go and unhide our helmet. Oh, hang on. I'm going to show you this. We're gonna hide our head because we don't want it kind of clipping through, so just hide it because you're not really gonna see it because the visor is kind of transparent, and boom, your helmet's on. Let's just take that off right now. Put that back on. You see how I'm doing that? You just hide, and that's how you take your helmet off and on. Let's put our helmet on because I'm gonna show you how to. Okay, that's how you make your basic removable helmet shit. I'm gonna take requests on doing videos on how to do more advanced stuff. I'm gonna do another advanced thing that explains like most of the tools I use. But that's going to be like 20 minutes long. I'm trying to keep this 10 minutes or 12 minutes. So we're going to make a group. I'm going to show you how to make the Avenger on your back. You're going to go to group. Make a group. I'll just call this unholstered weapons. Click on that. Right click on it. I mean, you're going to make an event down here underneath group. What event does is that it tells you when to trigger that group. Say like if you're in no clip, say... Okay, I'll show you. You go down here to event, click on that, and it's going to show you everything you can do that would trigger that group. So say like if you were voice chatting, you click voice chatting, and every time you voice chat, this group would pop up. If you're in no clip, this group will pop up. And if you're crouching, this group will pop up. And if you're not crouching, then it won't pop up. But we're going to go down here to the weapon class, because weapon class is like what weapon you're using is when this shows up. And we're going to go down to the bottom and set it to hands. And the reason why we're doing hands is because this is like you're mostly just gonna have your hands out. Like I don't know who has their keys out, like a fucking troglodyte, fucking dogs. So anyways, yeah, hands. You're gonna notice it's red. Red is not showing up. You need to click invert. If you don't click invert, that means that this group is gonna show up on everything else except the fucking hands. So go to hands, go to invert, and bam, it will only show up on hands. So we're gonna do the model now. Just right click on that. Go to hide editor so I can find my Avenger model. Go to Mass Effect weapons. Avenger. It's going to show up on my fucking head. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to go to the bone. And you're going to switch it to the spine forward, which is like right behind your back. And just use position to get it out of your chest. And then it's right there. And then we're going to right click on it. Go to body group because I want in the folded up position. The folded up position is number 2, I believe. And then, oops, I forgot the model. There we go. So I had to do model and didn't do that. And then, bam, it's in the folded up animation. And then we'll move it in position. Since my guy's right-handed, I'm going to flip it over like that. I'm going to move it over here. Like that. I really don't care how your weapon, folded up weapons look like. Just make sure they're not like this, like fucking retarded looking, or like this. Because have you ever played a Mass Effect game and it looks like that? I'm just kidding. I really don't care what it looks like, dude. Just, like, don't make it look stupid. Please. Okay. We'll move this up, kind of get it in there a little bit more. And then, bam. And that's how your folded up Avenger is going to look. And since we did all of that already, now if you switch to anything else, it'll disappear. But you'll have your hands out, and usually you'll just switch right to your Avenger. and bam, it disappears. And there you go. That's how you use your. That's how you make a basic UPRP. Oh no. That's how you make a basic second MSRC model. And I'm going to show you how to do more advanced stuff later, like how to make your arm, like an armor, different. Like say like you didn't want these arms, you wanted like sleeveless arms. I'll show you how to do that. Or like I can show you how to have your leg armor on, but your casuals up top and shit. I'm going to show you that in the advanced video. But this is it for right now, so that's how you do that. Oh, and then you go to, and to make sure you don't lose this, go to save, like go to like load. I mean go to save. Load is when you're loading a pack. Save is when you're saving a pack. No shit. And then you just go to new file, and then just save it as fucking whatever, and then bam, it's saved, and then you just load it from there. All right. I hope that helped you out. If you want a new video on any questions on how to do certain things in PAC, let me know, and I'll do a follow-up video. But I'm gonna do an advanced video after this. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video. If my fucking